So welcome to the first episode of the Scenario Spotlight videos. This is a custom scenario called Europe. It's really similar to random maps, because you play it like every random map, and this is similar to nomad maps. You start with 5 villagers and a sheep. You can scout with your ship to find your enemies. We have a modification enabled that actually shows us where we are, so we don't really have to scout. I can tell that an enemy is here because I know the scenario. So you can be in 8 different spots for Europe: England, Morocco, Spain, Italy, Serbia, France, Ireland, and Scandinavia. So you want to build your town center next to wood and probably next to another resource. It's close by, and you want to build a house as well, straight up. Some players go for the boars first. I prefer to go sheep first and get some villagers out first, so I can be more safe. If a boar is attacking my villagers, I will do more damage to the boar before I'm likely to lose a villager. So that was a successful lure, as most random map players would call it. For Europe you can go land heavy or water heavy, or you can probably use other playstyles as well. Usually people go a lot of water, because you have fishing ships and a lot of fish nearby, and that's the best resource at the start of the game for gathering food. You want to make a dock as fast as possible, and so you want to get your fishing ships as fast as possible out as well. So if you go heavy on water, you want to wall the side where the enemy is. I know that one enemy is in Serbia, so this is a small wall, but still something. It will delay. I will have to build, of course, a bit more to actually block it properly. So the standard is that you get 4 or more fishing ships at least, depending how much do you dedicate to water. If you are afraid that you're going to lose water, you want to probably keep a lot less fishing ships queued up here. So the start of the game is really alike to every other nomad map, like land nomad or normal nomad, but for Europe, because it's a custom scenario, the scenario and the terrain layout is always the same, but you have 8 spots where players can be, and that is randomized each game. So you can one game be in Italy, and the next game you can be in Ireland or in England. So depending how many fishing ships you build, you will set up for the late game if you want to go heavy water or heavy land. If you build a lot of fishing ships, you have to protect them and go water, so otherwise it will be just a waste of resources of building them. So once you click up to feudalate age, you want to send some villagers to gather gold, because you will be making a lot of galleys to defend your fishing ships, or you will want to harass the enemy shorelines and pick off their fishing ships. So purple is scouting for here. We know that one enemy is in France, I think that was Teddy, and one enemy is in Serbia. So I have to look out for a land attack from France, and I have to look out for water control in the Mediterranean, so I don't lose my fishing ships. Probably want to send a few more villagers to gold. So as you can notice, Europe has a lot of resources. There is a lot of fish, and there is a lot of stone and gold. The amount of wood is quite normal, like most scenarios and maps have. So you want to make your navy, build it up, and then harass the enemy. Of course, we should keep walling this off as well. So you want to get to castle age as fast as you can. If you're not getting attacked, you can of course try to harass the enemy, or you can just wait and defend. Once you get bigger and stronger, you're more likely to crush your enemy. So if you start getting too much wood, you should start making more docks, so you can spend more resources on galley production. So let's see if whoever is in Serbia has some kind of fishing ships or galleys out. So our team seems to be doing quite good. Dan is top of the scoreboard, and he seems to have went heavy on water, and he's walling off the places where a player could make a land attack. And looks like Red is here and has a small navy, so I will try to take him out and take out his fishing ships. Okay, he has 4 galleys. He should back off. For now, of course. So once I get the castle age, I can get an upgrade on all of those units. So when in normal random maps you start to run out of gold and stone or other resources, you don't run out of gold or stone quite soon. So you can dedicate your army to purely gold units, and you can make the best units possible, which is really great. So you can make the best units your Civ can allow you to make. Should start collecting some stone so I can make a defensive castle if I should need one. So because the navy is important, you have a lot of fishing ships and there are a lot of fish nearby. So you want to keep you want to have a strong water control if you make a lot of fishing ships, and you want to take out your enemy docks as fast as possible so he couldn't harass your shoreline. And there is a castle, trying to build a castle. She won't be able to do that. So once you have water control, you want to help out your allies and help them either gain or help them have it. After you have got the water control over the entire maps, you want to start making your best units. Because of the lot of gold, you can make castle units, or you can make other great units like paladins, or of course it depends on your civilization what you can make. Lucky her. for Europe, you have a lot of resources together. You don't have to really branch out too much, so don't have to worry about mob control too much, because you won't run out of resources. Aside from that, Europe is I like to random maps and pretty same. Little differences there are, of course, but the principles are the same. So a fun fact is that some of the current top RM players were brought up by Europe. They started playing Europe in custom scenarios, and they learned to play random maps at top level by playing this scenario, which is really interesting. So this scenario actually probably helps you learn a lot quicker than regular RM, either Green Arabia or Standard Arabia or Nomad or Black Forest, because this scenario is really diverse, and there is no like straightforward playstyle. You can do a lot of crazy things here. It has many possibilities. I'm probably not the best person to speak about Europe, but since someone has to introduce this scenario, then I'm doing the best as I can. Currently I'm on top of the scoreboard, which is quite interesting. Usually I'm not doing so well, but we'll see if I can kill red soon or not. So everybody's building up. What's that?
I'm fine left again.
Okay.
Orange was on my ass for a while. I forgot to make some walls.
I can probably finish orange. If he hasn't walled himself. Dan, are you well for resources, or do you need any?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I just need a bad time to rebuild.
Okay. So let's try to win this game.
Yeah, you should be back in game in 5 minutes.
Okay. Sounds good for me. Green is not doing much. So they're in Ireland and England and France and Serbia. We will have to deal with Flexus quite soon because he's Persians, and since there is almost unlimited amount of gold, he will start spamming those light war elephants. My economy is so unbalanced. Do something about it. Dan, can you finish teal yourself, or do you need any help?
No, I don't need any help.
Okay. Just checking. Would be nice if.
Should be dead in a few minutes.
Okay.
Pretty already dead.
Would be nice if green actually played, but never mind. I can probably win this without him. Hopefully. Could be wrong. surprised that no one has sold any wood or stone. Really nice price for me. So green is playing actually, quite nice. I should be more talkative, but I'm in tryhard mode, so I'm sorry for that. I'll say kill red, I will talk a bit more.
That kills that one.
Okay, good to hear. I was a bit worried about the Persians because you could spam war elephants for the rest of the game.
You made spearmen instead.
Okay, so GG called by them. Red is pretty much dead. Poor Megan. I didn't want to do this to her, but it was her choice to not team with me. So, as you saw during this game, that water is quite important. You can gain an advantage from it if you go heavy on water and you have a lot of fishing ships out. You are set with food for the entire game. Also, you can go land heavy as well, but you have to sort out your food income by some other means. Probably the best way to get food is from the sea, by fishing. Also, because you don't run out of gold and stone, you can endlessly make really good units, which is different from random maps. If you found this interesting, you should give it a try. It's quite interesting to play another type of random map games where there are other things like as endless gold and stone pretty much, and endless food if you have water.
Wait for my signal to attack.
So let's see what happens to this game. Raid is trying to surprise Facebook Google by building a castle tale. Let's see if I can stop that. So Dan was rushed early from the land. Was it by Teddy, Dan?
It was one city.
Okay,
Like 4 nights I think.
okay. So you can go land and do some damage and disturb the economy of the other player quite well. If you play it like if you get island spots, it's really important for your team to go water, because you won't be able to get out. So, as I said earlier, Europe can have a lot of strategies, and in different games there are a lot of different things. You won't see players do the same every game. So for this game I went early water and dominated at sea and defeated Megan, and then I went heavy land to finish her off and help kill Orange. So there are a lot of options, but of course not as many as in some random maps, but it's quite interesting to play this scenario. Of course the most important part is that you actually have fun playing it. If you don't have fun, you shouldn't play it. So I recommend everyone to at least give it a 1 go or less than 10 games, because for me I find this scenario interesting and it's fun to play. Probably better to play it among friends, because you don't know the skill base of random people in the lobby. So that's about it for today, and thank you for watching. See you soon.